Hi and welcome to Ready for Math. Today we will be learning about fractions. Fractions represent equal parts of a whole. Therefore, this first example here, as you can see, this one whole circle is cut into two equal parts. And so we say that this is an example of a fraction. However, this second one is not cut into two equal parts. Notice that this part right here is smaller than this other part right here. Therefore, this is not a fraction, simply because it is not cut into equal parts. Now let us look at this example. Notice that this whole circle is cut equally into four parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means each of these four parts are actually fractions. Now, if we shade one of the parts here, we say 1 out of 4 parts is shaded. Since this is math, we need numbers to represent this. So we say that 1 over 4 or 1/4 of the circle is shaded. This is how we represent this fraction. It's 1/4. You put 1 on top and then separate it with a straight line and then 4 at the bottom. So 1/4, this portion is 1/4 of the circle. 1/4 of the circle is shaded. The number at the bottom is what we call the denominator. In 1/4, the number at the bottom is 4. This represents the number of slices the whole is cut into. Notice that in this example, the whole circle is cut into 4 equal parts. Thus, we put 4 at the bottom. The number on top is what we call the numerator. The numerator is the number of these slices that we have. In this case, we have 1 out of 4 parts of the circle. Therefore, we say this green portion right here is 1/4. Now, if we look at this circle and we look at the not shaded parts, we say 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 4 parts are not shaded. And if we want to find out the fraction of the circle that is not shaded, since each of these 4 parts is 1/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. 3/4 of the circle is not shaded because 3, 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 parts are not shaded. So we write 3 because we have 3 that are not shaded. We write 3 as our numerator, or 3 on top, and then 4 as our denominator, or 4 at the bottom, because as we said, the denominator represents the number of slices the whole is cut into. And 3, the numerator, is the number of slices we have. Since we're talking about the parts that are not shaded, we have 1, 2, 3 parts. So the numerator will be 3. 3/4 of the circle is not shaded. Thus, 3/4 and 1/4 make one whole. We can also write it this way. 3/4 plus 1/4 is equal to 1, or is equal to 1 whole. Let us take a look at this example. How many parts of the circle are shaded? 5 out of the 8 parts are shaded. What fraction of the circle is shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 5 out of the 8 parts are shaded, we say that 5/8 of the circle is shaded. How many parts are not shaded? 3 out of 8 parts are not shaded. What fraction of the circle is not shaded? 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 8 parts are not shaded, so 3/8 of the circle is not shaded. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 5 of the 10 parts are shaded, we say that 5/10 of the rectangle is shaded. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Since 7 out of the 12 parts are shaded, we say that 7/12 of the rectangle is shaded. The numerator will be 7 because there are 7 parts that are shaded, and the denominator will be 12 because the whole rectangle is cut into 12 equal parts. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Since 9 out of the 10 parts of the circle are shaded, 9/10 of the circle is shaded. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Since 5 out of the 5 parts are shaded, we will put 5 in the numerator and 5 at the denominator. Therefore, 5 out of 5, or 5/5 of the rectangle, is shaded. And when the numerator and the denominator are the same, that's equivalent to 1 whole. Since 5 out of 5 parts are shaded, the whole thing, therefore, is shaded. So, we can either write it as 5/5 or 5/5, or we can say that it's 1 or 1 whole. At this point, prepare your paper and pen for our drills. Are you ready? What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Write it down on your paper. Let's check your work. Since 4 out of the 6 parts are shaded, we say that 4/6 of the rectangle is shaded. Did you get the correct answer? Let's have the next one. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Write your answer on your paper. Let's check your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 5 out of the 12 parts are shaded, we say that 5/12 of the circle is shaded. Did you get this right? Let's have another one. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Write your answer on your paper. Let's check your work. Since 3 out of the 3 parts are shaded, we can say that 3/3 of the rectangle is shaded. Or if you answered 1 or 1 whole, that's also a correct answer. Did you get this right? Let's go to the next one. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Write your answer on your paper. Let's check your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/8 of the circle is shaded. Did you get this right? If you did, congratulations. If not, don't worry. That only means that you still need more practice. Thank you for watching Ready for Math. Have a good day. Bye!